I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of carnivore, keto, and counting calories. I reached my goal in November of 2022. Right now I'm doing an experiment with being carnivore-ish and counting calories. If you want to see the results, stick around and subscribe, and we can see how it goes. Don't forget to click the like button. Hello. So I want to tell you all. So first off, I did. Yes, I did. You know, if you watched yesterday's video, you know I ate very not good. So when I do eat bad, and I'll say for me, it was not good. You know, it was a lot of calories. No, I didn't make the worst choices. I didn't go eat a bunch of candy or a bunch of pastries or anything like that. But it was still things that I don't typically eat. So as somebody who has an addiction problem with food, so now what I go through for a couple days is I don't necessarily have to re-go through the detox part as bad, but now today I will have some mild cravings, and I will be like a little bit anxious and be like, you know, there's some food in there. There's some stuff in there that I could that I can you know, there's still some nuts in there. Why don't you go in and get some nuts? Go ahead. So when I get a little too carried away with my eating, I suffer for it for the next day or two. Like last night at the Red Hats thing, it wasn't terrible, you know. I mean, so it's stuff that I ate when I was, you know, low carb. But yesterday here, having some beans and then a bite of corn and then the nuts, just all the things, some of the things that kind of just kind of affect my brain. And so I try to focus on learning what a lot of my trigger foods are. I feel like that's important for all of us to kind of learn our trigger foods, because if you know what your trigger foods are, then at that point you're able to say, okay, well, I can eat this but not this, or you know, if I'm at a party I could do this but not this. So like I could never ever eat a couple chips at a party. I could not, you know, eat like a cracker or toast, or you know, some of those things that just will send those dopamines racing way too much and restart my craving. So today I will focus on eating meat, and I mean meat. I'll track it. I don't care about tracking, but like for my brunch today, you're gonna see I brought that ribeye that I cooked this weekend, and it's 11, almost 12 ounces cooked weight, and I'm okay with that, because for me personally, the thing that helps me get over my cravings is fatty meat. So like I'll eat this now, and then maybe for supper, I don't know what I'll have for supper. I'll decide tonight, but hopefully I won't eat like a pizza pocket, because that would only kind of reinforce those cravings. So yeah, that's what I just wanted to tell you about. So today, after yesterday, sorry, my left eye's kind of dry and bugging me. But today, after eating not good yesterday, I have to pay the piper. So that's what happens to me, is I have to pay the piper man, and I have to suffer a little bit because of what I did yesterday. So today's Terri is not thrilled with yesterday's Terri, but I respect the choices she made in the moment. That was her decision. So now I just have to pick up where she left off and get myself back on track. So, all right. And thankfully, last night I was laying in bed and I was this close to getting up and going eating some yogurt. And I talked myself off that ledge, and I just chugged a bunch of water, and that helped me last night. So today, my focus is going to be water. Yesterday, I only drank this once. For me, to feel good and to stay hydrated and to have good these. drinking water is a huge thing for me. If I don't drink enough water, then I start having issues with those. And I've told y'all already before that, I also, because of being on my blood medicine that kind of makes me not clot off so well, I also do take 3 stool softeners and magnesium as well, just to kind of help keep that going so I don't have issues. But yeah, all right, I'll see you at lunch. Bye. Or brunch, whatever we're going to call it. Bye. I'm proud of myself. I made it to 10:03. I've been starving since about 8:30, but I pushed and pushed and pushed through, and I made it till right now. And I am colder than Cooter Brown. I know I usually say he's hot, but in the wintertime, he's a cold-hearted fella. So what I did was I just took some of my chocolate electrolytes in hot water with a little bit of my sugar-free creamer, just enough so that way it's kind of like drinking a hot chocolate. Because it's cold, y'all. I got my heater going beside me, but it ain't heating me up. So I'll get this plugged in. It's 11.6 ounces, the cooked weight of ribeye. And y'all, I am so proud. I was in the break room because the floor was in the hallway had just been mopped, so I couldn't stand and use the little hallway microwave. I went in the break room and I looked over at those nuts and I was like, oh man. And I said, no ma'am, not today. No nuts today, because we are fighting the detox. Not the detox, not the bad detox, but a little detox. We're fighting the cravings, so we got to be good today. So that way we'll have a better day tomorrow. So today's Terri has to be firm and be serious and do the right thing. So that way tomorrow's Terri has a better day. So, okay, guys, I'm going to eat this ribeye. I think it wasn't seasoned, so I got to season it. But anyway, so that's what I'm having. 11.6 ounces of cooked ribeye. Bye. Sherry Morgan, thank you so much for the coffees. Holy smokes. You're trying to get me all coffeeed up, girl. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I had to go back and recount. You bought me 10 cups of coffee? Oh, my staff and my coworkers are going to get annoyed. Thank you for the coffee. Editing Terri will get you up on my wall and show you where you're at on my wall. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Sherry Morgan. Look at that face. Look at that girl's face. She's such a pretty girl. She's my good girl. I know. She puts up with them stinky boys. I know, ma'am. I know. You put up with a lot. Miss Sherry! Sherry Morgan! You're on my second cabinet of gratitude. Hang on, I can't zoom in. Why is it not zooming? Son of a gun, I'll just walk up to it. There you are, Sherry Morgan. Thank you, Sherry. I bet you heard this your whole life. Sherry, Sherry, baby. Thank you, Sherry, 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 baby. Anyway, Sherry Morgan has a YouTube channel, and she's got the cutest little naked guinea pigs. I think they're called skinny pigs. Listen, you know I can't remember. Sorry, Sherry. You know my brain is like this long. Anyway, so, and she does Carnivore'ish too. I think she's carnivore. More carnivore than me. So, all right. Love you guys. I'll see you in supper. I'm so hungry I could eat this boy right here. Hey, boy. Well, he done gone. I could eat his tail for sure. I'm so hungry. Ain't it funny how sometimes you're hungrier than others? I know. So tonight I'm having the chicken cordon bleu, the carnivore chicken cordon bleu, not the pocket, but the other one. It's funny how sometimes you can go and you'll be fine, and then you do something dumb. Listen, I got to get the salt up here, so I got to move. Hang on. Yes, I do keep some salt in my living room on my I got a little ditty table. I don't know, little chair side table. All right, come on, fella. Listen, you better get your nose back, boy, because I will bite it. bite your nose like you bite my fingers when I give you a treat, you little wart. Anyway, so yeah, so today, like when I have a bad eating day like yesterday, man, the next day is rough. And I mean rough. All my brain thinks about, like today I was like, oh, there's some nuts in the kitchen. I know, Terry. There's some nuts in the kitchen. I know it, Terry. Hey, there's some nuts in the kitchen. I bet that tastes really good today. Shut up, Terry. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what I deal with on the day after I do some bad eating. I know some people, some people come at this from different needs, but because I come at it with an addictive brain, it's a little different for me. So I just, I guess, I don't know. It's the way I've always pacified my brain. If I'm worried, I eat. If I'm stressed, I eat. If I'm angry, I ate. If I was nauseated, I ate. If I had diarrhea, well, I better eat and replenish what I just pooped out. So that's just always been my mindset. And then you throw on the fact that all the junk that I was eating, that just made me just want it even more. So then whenever I do have it, like yesterday, which I understand it was not as bad as what I used to eat. I get that. But it was still things that I don't typically eat. And that's why I say we all have to know our triggers, man. You got to know your triggers. But anyway, so I'm proud of today's Terri. I white-knuckled it. And I did not have any mixed nuts in the break room. Go, Terri. Go, Terri. Good job. Good job. Just a good day at work. Nothing too exciting or nothing too boring, just a nice little, I like even keel days. So it was a nice even keel day today. Dogs are good. Is over on the couch. I'll show you, hang on. Because I'm going to say their names because then they'll move. See, she's there and he's there. Baby Shark's roaming around somewhere just waiting on me to get done so he can get a you-know-what. And Begga, he's out, crashed outside, laying out in the sun somewhere. Looking like that, only much more melty. He just kind of... Lou just kind of melts into the concrete. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so they're chilling out right now. They just want me to hurry up and eat. Did I tell you all? I don't remember if I told you or not, but if I did, pretend you didn't hear it. The other day I got a package. It's from The Chosen. Well, I knew I didn't order anything, so I recorded it. I didn't make it, I deleted it after I found out what happened. I recorded it and I was like, oh my gosh, did somebody order me something from The Chosen? And then I was like, then I was opening it. It was the exact same order I had back in, I don't know, June, July, whenever it was I had my order. See? He's just, I spoke, and now they think something's going on. Anyway, so I was like, I don't understand. I didn't order this. But yeah, but it was the exact same order. Guys, no. No little noses. No little noses. It was the exact same three things that I ordered before. And I was like, well, maybe somebody thought that I liked them so much they wanted to get them for me again. So then I sent an email to The Chosen. Come to find out, they had a new warehouse. They were shifting things around. And Sammy, no, buddy, go on. Go. And so it was an error on their part. So they sent my order twice. And I'm like, I've already done worn these things. Not these, but the first order. So anyway, so I told them, I said, I already had this order. And so then they said, no, they've got a new warehouse and it got shipped out twice. So they sent me a label to print off. And then they're sending a pickup order tomorrow to pick it up off my porch. They said, are there any instructions for the person, any pets? I said, the dogs will be inside. They'll hear them, but they ain't going to get to them. I said, but I'll set it on the porch off to the side, kind of behind the post, so that way it's not so obvious for any porch pirates. So they'll come tomorrow. Which is Thursday. But for you, it was probably yesterday. Yeah, for you, it will have been yesterday. But anyway. So yeah, I was like, how random. Because at first I was like, oh my gosh, maybe my mom or somebody bought me something from the Chosen Man. I didn't know what to think. Anyway, let me show you our creamy. Hang on. I only ran it through twice, which is fine. That's what I usually do. So it's got a little bit of a powder on the top. So let me kind of mix it in here a little bit and mush it up and make it look a little more presentable to y'all. Otherwise, if I tilt it, the powder is just going to fly everywhere. And Baby Shark is down here. So it is the Keto Chow cookies and cream. Half cookies and cream and half equipped caramel. That is a really, really good combination. The caramel has a really strong flavor. Like, I've mixed the other flavors with the Keto Chow and the equipped, but it seems like when I mix caramel with it, it really stands out in a good way. But that's why I want to know. I know y'all are going to get this after fact, but I know several of y'all live in Florida, and I'm praying for you now, even though it's not happening yet. But I plan on saying goodbye to you all and watching it because I don't. I'm gonna watch that. What's his name? Ryan Hall, y'all, so I can see how things are going for you guys. But I love you guys. Like I said, I'm praying for you, and I'm just gonna sit and watch this and see what happens. I know they're having tornadoes and all kinds of stuff. I sure hope y'all got out instead of staying at home. I sure hope y'all went somewhere. That's scary stuff, y'all. I think I'd have a mobile home. I think if I ever decide to move down there, I'd have one of those kind of like a Winnebago, like the kind that I could just put the dogs in, keep food in there, cans of food, and then if something happened and I knew it was coming within a few days, I'd say I'd take off work and tootle on up the road, and then me and the dogs would just hang out in the Winnebago and go to a campground somewhere. I think that's what I'd do. But anyway, all right. I love you guys. I'm praying for you, and I hope all goes well. Maybe I'm praying that God just goes, right if it hits landfall, this spin, God goes, boop, and then it just stops. That's what my prayer is. Okay, I love you guys. Bye. Woo, Lordy, look at those calories today. Holy smokes. Oh, well, I didn't eat those peanuts today. I'm so proud of myself. Love you. Bye.